Martin Gascoigne from North Hertfordshire College.
Hi, I'm David Brett-Lavelle from North Hertfordshire College. Today we're going to be doing the finished product of our raviolis today. So we've made previous videos of making the dough, previous video of shaping them, and now we're going to do the whole process of cooking. So very similar to the tortellini and the linguine, we need a rapid boil on there. It's essential that we're almost using an oversized pan because we want that non-bunching up of the pasta. So we've got here, so ravioli. What I'm going to do is get a bit more control. You could use a palette knife or you could put these in. What I'm going to do is just use this kind of step palette knife, load it up, because then I know that I can get them all in one time and its consistency, because we know this pasta is only going to take a few minutes to cook. Here we go. Straight in, give it a shake. Set these other three. Thanks, chef. So, we've seasoned the water. I don't put any olive oil in my water when I'm cooking. I don't think there's a need for it. I know we see a lot that's always going to help with the separation if it comes up, but I think if your pan is big enough and you've got the water cooking, it seals it anyway, and it shouldn't if we're going to use it as a straight thing. So we've got a nice rich tomato sauce here. It's going to go really nice with our filling, and it's much more classical what we see, isn't it? So let's get that on running. Again, we're using the spider because we want to be delicate with the ravioli. We've spent a lot of time and a lot of work into forming the pasta to get there, then to all of a sudden, you know, just manhandling things, chucking it in, it's all the work is undone. So all these small processes and steps, they help for the end product. So chef, our tomato sauce, you've cooked our tomato sauce. Is it just?
It's a traditional tomato sauce out of the practical cookery book. So it's one the students do learn. So it's basically, you sweat it down, mirepoix, a little bit of bacon in there as well actually, just to give you that kind of richness and flavour. Tomato puree, stock.
It looks great.
And then cooked down, lovely vibrant colour.
What we're doing, I'm just adding a little water because it's really essential when we're doing kind of filled pastas and we're doing a sauce. We don't want it too thick because we know pastas is like an absorbent, isn't it? It's going to take some of that liquid on. So if it's already, the consistency is not correct, it's only going to get worse. So you can always loosen your sauces. Look at this, this has just come to the top. We're going to be doing a main course here. So we've got about 8 to 10 raviolis. Would you say that's a fair amount, a fair portion?
So for a main course, I guess.
It's good. So let's get these. I'm not worried too much about some excess liquid because I know pasta has a nature of kind of being an absorbent. It's going to take some of that sauce, is going to make it thicker. So having a little extra excess water is not going to harm it too much. So we've got the sauce in, it's nicely coated. Next step, always make sure we're seasoning. Season at every step. So we season at the pasta, season the filling. This way it's a bit more controlled. Season the water, season it after. There we go. I'm going to have some fresh torn basil in there. Really great flavour combination. Tomato, basil. Classic. Love it, classic. Straight into there, chef. Then, what we've got here as well, we've got some pesto. What we might do is, when it comes to presentation, is just add a bit of oil to go around. It's just gonna make the dish pop out a little bit. When we're dealing with the ravioli, we just want to softly turn it. Again, it's that respect for what we've done. We don't want to kind of manhandle it. All that hard work simply and quickly undone.
People get a little bit fussy sometimes about how the pasta is on the plate as well. At the end of the day, it's a rustic kind of pasta dish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Precision isn't everything, is it?
No, I think it's a flavour combination. I think it's quantity, portion control. I think if we were doing a seafood ravioli, you might want to present it differently. Just simply because you want to highlight those dishes and all the technical skill that's gone into it. So just the pesto going around gives it a nice feel to it, different colour. It's going to add a bit more of a dynamic to it. And then we're just going to finish it with a bit of Parmigiano, kind of help bind it all together. And there we have it. Ravioli with tomato and pesto sauce.